over 2.5 years, we've been studying our water, because something that no one, even pro-lifers, don't think about this. Where do the babies go in chemical abortions? So about 70% of the abortions committed in America, so 700,000, easy, babies are being killed via chemical abortions. This is not happening in an abortion facility. This is happening in bathrooms, dormitory bathrooms, home bathrooms. She is told when the cramps get too bad, when the bleeding gets too bad, to sit on the toilet or get on the bathtub, not to look and flush. So that means human remains, placental tissue, blood is being flown in, is flowing into our water systems. Mifepristone has 3 active metabolites, meaning after they pass through the woman's body, they remain active when they get into the water. They do not go inactive as other pharmaceuticals often do. So these 3 active anti-progesterone metabolites are known endocrine disruptors. They're only found in mifepristone, not in any other pharmaceutical drug. They flow into our water. What we have proven at Students for Life through some rigorous testing is that even though they're going to the wastewater treatment plant, the active metabolites are not being cleaned out of the water, and we have proven it's actually in our tap water.
Wow.
Some cities recycle wastewater.
Yes.
Especially if you live like in
California.
Outside DC, California, outside DC, Fairfax County, Austin, Texas. Anywhere in the South, where there's drought climates. Though the active metabolites are actually higher in that recycled water. In one city we studied in the South, the desert South, you would receive a clinical dose of mifepristone if you drank 3 liters of water a day for 9 months. This is a major problem, especially when you think about the infertility rates in our country, the miscarriage rates in our country. They literally didn't even check the box on the application that they did the required environmental assessment to confirm that this drug doesn't violate the Clean Water Act and it doesn't violate the Endangered Species Act, because it's not just affecting us, right? It's going into our streams. So our crops are being raised with this water. Animals, fish. There's actually studies on the NIH's website, pubmed.gov, from Europe showing how these active metabolites affected fish in the Nile River. There's a cow one as well. Like, this is well known. We all know we have a problem with water. President Trump has said multiple times he wants crystal clear drinking water. RFK wants to make America healthy again. Our argument to RFK, when I finally get a meeting with RFK once he gets confirmed, this is all I'll be talking about, is you do not have to be pro-life to want non-aborted baby drinking water. Yes. Like, this is an issue that affects all of us. Yes. It's time to Aaron Brockovich this and really go after the abortion industry, who has known this has been an issue for literal decades now, 2 decades, and hasn't dared to care. And our FDA, which allowed this to happen, even in the Biden administration, the Obama administration, they reevaluated chemical abortion pills, and never did they do the required environmental assessment. They literally didn't check the box, Britt.
So much for caring about our environment. Like, they all claim to care so deeply about our environment, but you're poisoning our water, our crops, our animals,
not when it
our
comes
fish.
to abortion.
Yeah.
After this, they have a hierarchy of values, right? And so abortion always ranks higher than the environment or animals on their regard, or even our own fertility.
I think the audience is going to be repulsed and shocked. How can they support what you are working on, that clean water for all?
Yeah, go to thisischemicalabortion.com. But the simple question to ask people is, where do you think all the babies go in chemical abortions? There's at least 700,000 babies being aborted a year with chemical abortions now in this post-Roe environment. Where are all the babies going?